So the goal around today's roundtable is more to understand the challenges out there, what are the people worried about, and just the perception of the technologies currently out there and what can be achieved. I honestly think that what Brainstorm is doing here is fantastic. They're bringing people that you won't normally meet or that you won't get together in a room together, and everyone just shares. So at the end of the day, it's literally people helping people. Everyone is experiencing the same problems, and for every problem there is a solution. So that's where we come in, that's where Huawei comes in, that's how we work together to create the correct solution for every single problem.
So I think it was very insightful. I think, it's provoked a lot of questions around, so what are some of the different aspects that you now need to go and think about something differently? The 24/7 banking, from a banking perspective, meant zero trust, zero downtime, A, B, C, and D. But what does that really mean for the customer? There is a zero trust from a customer perspective as well. And if you see it from a customer side, we're all moving towards 24/7 banking. But if you're moving towards 24/7 banking, that also brings a different thing to the customer. How do we make sure that at the end of it all, that we keep the customer safe? That we've got an absolute journey to go on to ensure that customers trust us.
The issue of zero trust is still not well known. It's developing. And I think people, sometimes they have not necessarily seen any benefit with zero banking. People want to know if it's going to reduce their bank rates or not, that sort of thing. But with the discussion we had, you sort of get there's actually more we can achieve with this issue of zero banking, zero trust, that we can then make sure that people understand the concept better. Because you want to make sure that your customer experience is solid and is competitive, and you want to retain customers. So for me, it was worth coming. I would recommend it to even my colleagues.
It was quite nice to see the correlations between people coming from different environments, the technologies that they use, and then how those technologies and techniques are correlated. When you look at your redundancy, right, you have to look at the entire stack. You need to look at your computing power, you need to look at your connectivity, you need to look at your cybersecurity, your firewalls and all that. So you can't look at redundancy but only focusing in one area. So you need to look at the entire stack. When you introduce change to your customers, you want to improve the customer experience, but how do you manage that change? So you need to sensitize the customers about the change that you are bringing so that they don't get scared of your change. They can see the advantages of the change that you are bringing to them, what it can do to them. So change management and also the techniques that you use to achieve your redundancy.
I think the value of the roundtable, one, are the topics that are very relevant to what most people or most organizations are going through. So it's very relevant, and it means that by attending these roundtables, you will definitely come out with something. And the other upside of it is that we're all in different industries, we've implemented different solutions, and we get to understand what our either competitors or our peers are doing and learn from them and consider what we can do better, or we can also share, and if there are any lessons for our peers, might as well, because at the end of the day, we keep growing and keep learning.